If you're late, you're late. There's no way to get around it. I always remember that. Punctuality is very important. While you're at work, please be sure to be respectful of your other coworkers, the lab, and the property. Make sure you understand when your break is, your lunch hour, the beginning and ending of your day, and the general workflow of the day. Cell phones. Cell phones must always be muted at work. Limit your cell phone usage to emergencies only, and that includes texting. You are to use the internet for purposes of your research only, unless otherwise specified by your mentor. There is no personal internet use during work hours. We have to stress that. It's very important. Somebody asked about these weekly seminars. Yes, every Monday. You're expected to be here on time for our weekly seminars. Excused only in the case of medical emergencies, where we'll be asking for a doctor's note. Do you have any questions? No food or drink in this room, and please don't leave any trash with you. Take it with you. Just always remember that you're a representative of Harlem Children's Society, and we're one of the best and the largest of its kind in the country, with a global reach. Scores of countries, including India and many others. We take great pride in our students, and we expect that you uphold our standards. I'm going to pick on one of the students right now. Jessica, when I send you the emails, what do you notice about the subject line?
They have my name, the main issue that you're talking to me about, and what you necessarily want me to do about it.
I think that that's best practice. Often I get many, many emails from students and from others. If you put your name in the email subject line and what you are asking about, it just makes it a whole lot easier. And I do that the same for you. When Irish, I've done the same for you, right? Jessica and some of the others that I've contacted. Always address your emails as dear someone, dear Professor Brennan, dear Dr. Sat, not hi or hello. I've used good afternoon, good morning. Best practice is dear. Use people's credentials for that reason. But also, you want to know another reason? If someone has the title of doctor or professor, think about it. They've worked their whole life for that title. Will you not use it? Of course, it's best practice to use it. But that's also another reason why you would use it. Never attempt to call a professor by the first name, please. Okay? And when you're leaving a message, for example, always leave the phone number where you can be reached, and leave it slowly. Use full words, not abbreviations. Are we all guilty of sending a text message every once and again using you as you? Yeah. But will that work in this setting? Will that work in this setting? Okay, thanks. So just be conscious of your writing. Can I give you another precaution? Facebook. Be careful. Universities look at this. They look at your Facebook page. Trust me, they do. Please don't put anything there that you wouldn't want to be seen. In fact, we are updating our Facebook page, and guess what? We'll be Facebooking all of you. Is that okay? Raise your hand if it's not okay. Okay. Okay, so you get the point. Are there any questions? Not all at once. Later on today and next week, we'll be hearing from some students who have been in our program and who have submitted their research papers. What about when you're writing seminar-based papers, which are going to be due every Saturday? You want to find out how to get a perfect score? As for your assignments, as I noted, Thursday, your first assignment will be due. It was supposed to be due previously, but we pushed it back. It's about your interpretations of the induction ceremony. Assignment number 2 will be due on Saturday. You want to get the best possible grade for your papers following the weekly seminars. If you have any questions about what I'm going to say, see your group leader who will have constant contact with us, or a member of the staff. There are 4 elements of each of the topics presented. This will help you get a perfect score. We're going to try to get up for you the 4 elements format for your paper. And this is how you're going to get a perfect score. So everybody look up ahead. Everything that I'm telling you is available online. Here are your 4 elements. Number 1, introduction. An introduction is a brief summary of the topic presented and the research findings. Number 2, methodology. That's a scientific process used to conduct the research. Number 3 is your scientific implications. Why is the topic presented important to the scientific community? I'll repeat that. Number 3, scientific implications. Why is the topic presented important to the scientific community? And lastly, questions. What questions or areas of further research does the topic leaves? No closed-ended questions accepted. If you use these 4 elements, this is going to determine your score. A 1 would be 5%. A score of 2 would be 10%. 3, 20%. 4, 3, 15%. 4, 20%. What would get you a 4? Somebody tell me what would be some of the elements that would get you a 4. Jacob?
Try to link everything together without making too much of a mess of the information you already have.
Do you think that the questions might be descriptive?
Yes.
Yes. Questions leading to possibilities for further research and or inquiry? Yes. What about your scientific implications? What would get you a perfect score? What kind of scientific implications would get you a perfect score? How about high quality, insightful implications given for each of the topics presented? Anybody want to give me an example and I can let you know if you're on track? Jacob.
Biological bacteria on the floor that can withstand high temperatures of heat, and it can withstand. I lost my train of thought, sorry.
It's okay, but I actually got it. I like it. Please use your spell check. And for your introductions, that makes it all worthwhile. Do you understand what I'm saying? Okay. Everything that I'm telling you is online. And if you have any questions logging in, as I noted, see Mr. Lee before you go to lunch today.